Alright, so we got the Brandon Moreno versus Deiveson Figueiredo here tonight at UFC 270. And I'll tell you, straight up, I like Figueiredo in this fight. I like him a lot. I like the fact that he's embraced the heel roll. You know, he's got his glasses and his gold teeth, and he's building a character, and I like that. No doubt in real life, the dude's a really cool and nice guy. There's no doubt about that. But he's entertaining, and I like that. But what you don't see behind the scenes is that Deiveson has moved over and started training with Henry Cejudo, Olympic champion, right? UFC champion. He's got this dude in his training camp helping him prepare to fight Moreno. I felt the only reason Figueiredo lost the last fight is because his conditioning wasn't great. It just looked like a poor performance from him. I think he was off. I'm not sure why. But this time around, going into fight week, Cejudo and that team over there has got him underweight. No problems making weight. He's dialed in. He's ready, right? And Figueiredo's a straight killer. The flip side of the coin, from Moreno's camp, we're hearing Brandon has had a hard time making the transition to champion. Splitting his time between Tijuana and Las Vegas camps, right? Because he's got to go back and forth to do media obligations. You got to remember, before all this, before the championship and all this, Moreno didn't have those obligations so much. Maybe a tiny bit, but not like now. Has that affected him? Has that caused him to be less of a killer, right? As the notch down training, or the difficulty in setting up training and staying in the group, has that affected him, right? You gotta remember, Figueiredo is dialed in. He's ready. He's on a mission to get his strap back, and he's taking it very, very seriously. We can tell that by being underweight going in to fight week. He didn't have to cut very much weight at all. He was ready to get to that target weight. Look at Bovada. Figueiredo's plus 150, 1.5 times your money for a killer. I think I'm gonna take him. In this fight. And solely on that fact that I've heard that Moreno has had a hard time transitioning back and forth a little bit. I'm wondering if that's going to take away from any of his listen, sometimes guys hit it and they get that title and they get that fame and they get comfortable and they start to simmer down a little bit where they're not so vicious, right? I think it's too early for that from Moreno, but it doesn't mean that he didn't have a poor fight camp and he's not fully prepared for this fight, right? Look at Andy Ruiz in boxing. That dude got the strap and just partied and didn't train, and you see the results there, right? I'm going to take Deiveson on this fight, knowing that Cejudo's behind him. Cejudo's been helping him train. He's dialed in. He's ready to go. I'm going to take that over what I've been hearing out of that other camp. I haven't been hearing bad things. I've just been hearing that it's been a little hard for him to transition. And I think Deiveson's the better fighter, if I'm being honest with you. Again, I think the last time out, it was just a poor performance. But we'll see, right? There's other lines that you could bet. On this fight. Let's see if we can pull them up here real quick. Again, Moreno's negative 185. Deiveson's plus 150. See if there's anything in here. If you guys don't know, Bovada's got the most lines on UFC and MMA fights. On this particular fight, they have over 22 bets that you can make, 22 different lines. And to me, it looks like a lot more than that. $22 different bet types. But there's like 70 or 80 different lines in here that you could choose from. Fight complete 1 round, negative 500. That's out there a little bit. You'd still get a return on your units, and that's pretty probable to happen. Fight completes 2 rounds, that's a negative 225. That's a good return. If you were unsure about who you think is going to win this fight, or you didn't want to bet the winner, that's what I would bet right there. I would bet that fight completes 2 full rounds. 5-round fight, 2 flyweights. Flyweights often go the distance. I would take that at negative 225. You know, you're getting about a 40% return on a unit there, which is not bad. That's not bad. It's a good investment decision, really. That's the line I would take if I wasn't going to pick a winner and I wasn't going to gamble, but I am going to gamble on Figueiredo in this fight. I could be wrong. It's likely that I might be wrong, but if I am, I'm getting juiced up on my units big time. And I have a little extra from making smart picks like that, where I've taken lines like that, negative 225, just taking a little return. I have some units built up that I'm willing to gamble on Figueiredo here to win. These are likely the only 2 fights on this card I'll bet. I'm contemplating maybe betting on the Graverly Oliveira fight. I like Oliveira in that fight, just a heads up. And he pays good to win. But yeah, I'm going to take Figueiredo on this. Check out the sponsors in the description in this video. And that's it. See you guys tonight after UFC 270. These are my predictions for tonight. If you didn't see my Nagano and Gon video I just posted earlier, go check that out. It's probably right below this one on the channel. See y'all later.